Ear will send you a booklet on better hearing, plus a coupon for a free hearing test. Learn about all the good news from Miracle Ear.
Sometimes there's only a heartbeat between the ordinary and the extraordinary.
He saved somebody's life.
And we see the human spirit come shining through.
He's a real hero.
Soaring.
Never let any barrier be too big to be conquered.
In ordinary lives, there are extraordinary stories. Don't miss a single one in a whole new season of Front Runners with Steve Poole. Saturdays at 7:30.
Giving your kindergartner a good start at school, Monday at 5 o'clock.
Bee boom boom, bee boom boom, bees keep on flying round the room. Emmer, mother will help me if I ask her. R-R-N, I will run faster than they can. Ra-ran-rang, put sounds together, it's boomerang. Bing bong bang, bing bong bang, bing bong bang, it's boomerang. Bing bong bang, bing bong bang, bing bong bang, it's boomerang.
A boomerang, what does it do?
What does it do?
It comes back to you.
It comes back to you.
A boomerang,
Bing bong bang, it's boomerang.
you throw a ball against a wall, and what does it do?
It comes back to you like a boomerang. Boomerang, bing bong bang, that's boomerang.
We all have seen a trampoline where you bounce so high.
And back down you fly like a boomerang. Boomerang, bing bong bang, that's boomerang.
It's a funny looking thing, something like an airplane wing, and when you throw it ever so high it seems to hide in the sky. It fools you with its special knack of turning around and coming back.
A boomerang, what does it do?
What does it do?
It comes back to you.
It comes back to you.
A boomerang, bing bong bang, it's boomerang.
Hiya, Norbert. Where you going?
No place.
How come you're wearing that hat?
Well, because I just feel like it, that's how come.
Well, people usually wear their hats when they're going somewhere.
I'm not going anywhere. Not ever again. I'm going to stay right here forever and ever.
Oh, well, I was going to ask you if you wanted to go to the playground.
No! I never want to go back to that playground.
Why not?
'Cause I'm funny looking. That's why. I'm going to stay here where nobody can see me.
You're not funny looking, Norbert. That hat looks kind of funny, but otherwise I think you look just fine.
That's because you're my friend. Everybody else says I look like Dumbo.
Dumbo, who said that?
Oh, a bunch of kids at the playground. They all laughed at me and said I look like Dumbo the elephant because my ears stick out.
Boy, that's mean.
It was awful.
Oh, Norbert. Oh, don't be unhappy. Tell me what happened.
Well, I went to the playground to find somebody to play with me,
Yeah?
but nobody was there. So I started swinging, and then...
Oh, come on, Norbert. It can't be that bad. Now, what happened next? You were swinging, and
Just
then...
as I was getting really high, you know how high I can swing.
Yeah.
Well, all these kids came and started watching me. They were those big kids that go to school with Crusher.
The ones who never let us play with them?
Yeah, but I thought they'd let me play if they saw how high I could swing. So I pumped and pumped, but something went wrong. The swing started going sideways, and I fell right off. Thunk!
That's not so bad. That happens to everybody sometimes. Did you hurt yourself?
Well, my knee kind of hurt, but I jumped right up. I didn't want them to think I was a baby.
Was that when they called you names?
No, they just laughed at me. Then everyone went to play on the merry-go-round, so I said I'd show them how fast I could push.
Hey, you can make that merry-go-round go really fast.
Yeah, usually I can push faster than anybody, but it was hard to push with all those big kids on there. And just when it finally started to move, I stumbled and I fell down, but I forgot to let go. So there I was, dragging along the ground with all the kids laughing and pointing at me.
Ooh, that hurts.
Hey, you're not a kiddin'. And that's when I scraped my arm right here.
And then they called you names?
No, they just kept laughing. So I ran over to the slide. I wanted to show them my special upside down and backwards trick. The flying Norbert glider slider.
Boy, that's a super trick. Lots of big kids can't even do that one.
Well, you know something? I couldn't do it either. My shoe got caught at the top, and I went all crosswards, and I got stuck halfway down, and someone had to come and pull me out. Ha ha! Go ahead and laugh at me. That's what everybody in the playground did.
Oh, I'm sorry, Norbert. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at your funny story.
Yeah, they all thought I was pretty funny, too. They laughed and laughed, and then the biggest one said, "Hey, kid, you're funny." And someone else said, "Yeah, he's funny-looking, too. Look at those ears." And then they all laughed some more, and I said that I look like Dumbo because I have funny ears.
Is that why you're wearing that hat, to hide your ears?
Yep, you guessed it. And if I keep this hat on and stay in the house all the time, nobody can make fun of me.
But then you can't have any fun, Norb.
Sure I will. Whenever I need a good laugh, I'll just look in the mirror. Ha ha!
Norbert, you're not funny looking. Now here comes Morning. You can ask her if you don't believe me.
Ask me what?
No, she'd never tell me. She thinks I'm special.
Norbert thinks he's funny looking, Morny, 'cause his ears stick out.
Oh, I see. Well, now, Norbert, I can't quite see your ears now, but as far as I remember them, I think they're just about perfect.
See, I told you. She won't say anything because she likes me.
Well, of course I do, but that doesn't mean I'd lie about your ears. Now, really, I think they're just about the right size.
That's what I told him, Marnie. He wouldn't believe me either.
Well, Norbert, what makes you think there's something wrong with your ears?
Well, they must be funny looking because everybody laughs at them.
Everybody? Are Libby and I laughing? I mean, so who's everybody?
All the big kids at the playground, that's who.
Oh, I see. You want to tell me what happened at the playground?
Oh, nothing happened. I just fell down a couple times, that's all.
And they laughed at him, Marnie.
Oh, I see. Well, I know just how you feel. Falling down can be embarrassing, especially when you fall down right in front of people.
And when everybody laughs, it's even worse. I felt like a clown.
Maybe that's why they laughed, Norbert.
Yeah.
They thought you were trying to be funny like a clown.
Yeah, big-eared Dumbo the clown, that's me.
Dumbo?
Yeah, that's what they call me, Marnie, Dumbo, because I have funny ears.
Oh, well, name-calling isn't very nice. But listen, I wouldn't worry about those boys. It's what your friends think about you that counts.
Hey, Norbert, I think you're nice, and your ears are nice, too.
Yeah, and Crusher likes you in spite of your ears, or even because of your ears, doesn't he?
I don't know.
Well, I think you're really special.
I'm special?
Sure. As a matter of fact, there's nobody like you in the whole wide world, and I think that's pretty special.
Hey, that's right! I'm special. Oh, so special. Especially to me, I'm special. The way my hair stands on its end, the way that Crusher's my best friend, the fun I have when I pretend I'm a pirate or a pilot of a giant red balloon.
I'm special. Oh, so special. special, especially to me. I'm special. The things I'm learning how to cook, the way I like to read a book, the things you find out when you look all about you. And above you, you can fly right to the moon.
Isn't it fun to discover yourself? All the little things that are special about you. Isn't it fun to start liking yourself? It makes it so much more easy to like others too. We're special, oh so special, especially we three are special.
It would be such a boring shame
If each of us was just the same.
The only difference was our name.
How dull this world would be. Each of us is different. Each of us is special. And the more we like our special selves,
the happier
and healthier
we
will be.
Boomerang will be right back, especially for you.
If laughter is contagious, you're about to be exposed
Is that a warning?
You bet your life.
to the funniest game show yet.
Amen.
You Bet Your Life,
You got that right.
starring Bill Cosby.
I'm a teamster. I'm a cow.
I'm a podiatrist.
I'm a minister. I'm an apiary. You're a what?
Don't say we didn't warn you.
Tune in for fun, Monday at 4 o'clock.
ABC introduces one of the wilder people you'll meet this fall, Dorfman, on algebra.
2A plus 2B, Abba.
On the Soviet breakup.
3 months, they'll be dating again.
On the key to success.
2 words, Velcro.
And on the future of mankind.
Ever since Julia Roberts dumped that nice Kiefer Sutherland boy, I think we've all sort of lost our moral compass.
Dorfman.
What?
One of the wilder people you'll meet this fall on TGIF on Camp Wilder, coming to ABC.
Get out of your chair and lose your lap. Gotta bust a move to the neutral rap. I'm riding a groove that's fresh and sweet. I'm rapping about the kind of food you eat. Snack on veggies, carrots, celery. High in fiber, low in calorie. Grapes and apples, just incredible. Check this out, the back to jeans edible. Be good to your body and it's good to you. Eat right, exercise, and you won't be blue. Good nutrition, it's a snack. Now you're getting the hang of the neutral rap. Eating healthier makes it happen. Now everybody's neutral rapping. Neutral rap.
I'm Isaiah Thomas. I've played basketball since I was young. Sometimes I won, sometimes I lost. Playing basketball and not using drugs or steroids made me a winner, both on and off the court. So be a winner. Play sports, play it cool, don't use drugs or steroids.
You won't believe all you can do. Ooh, when you play it cool. You know, it feels like my ears are getting bigger.
Are you still worried about those ears?
I tell you what, why don't you take a good look into this mirror and you decide how you feel about those ears?
Well, not bad. But those ears are still sticking out of my head. I wish I didn't have any ears at all.
Hey, are you sure about that wish? You know, wishes can come true. Do you know what happened to the little rabbit who wished he had red wings?
No, what happened?
I think that's a good story. Will you tell it to us, Marnie?
Once upon a time, there was a little rabbit named Fluff. Now, Fluff was a good little rabbit, except that he had a habit of wishing all the time.
I wish I were a tree so I could grow big and tall. I wish I were a fish so I could swim all day. I wish I were a flower so people would think I was beautiful. I wish...
Fluff spent all of his time wishing, wishing, wishing. He was never satisfied. One day, the little rabbit was so busy making wishes that he wandered a long way from home and found himself by an old well deep in the forest. What Fluff didn't know was that the well was a wishing well.
Oh, here's an old well. I'm very thirsty. I wish I had a drink of water. My goodness! Where did that come from? This must be a wishing well. Oh, boy, now I can wish for anything I want.
Just at that moment, a red bird landed on a branch not far from the rabbit, and without thinking, he made a wish.
Gee, what a beautiful bird. I wish I had red wings. Oh, what happened? I have red wings just like I wished for. Now I will be the most important rabbit in the world.
And with that, the little rabbit went home as fast as he could to show his new wings to everyone.
Good morning, Mrs. Hen. Do you notice anything new about me?
Let's see. Eyes, ears, wriggly nose. What's that you're carrying on your back?
I have beautiful red wings. Am I not the most beautiful rabbit in the world?
A rabbit with wings? I've never seen anything so silly in my life. No, I don't think you're beautiful at all.
She's just jealous, that's all.
Good morning, Fluff. I heard your mother calling for you a few minutes ago. My goodness, what do I see on your back?
Aren't they beautiful? I have beautiful red wings, just like a bird.
You aren't the rabbit I know. You're a monster. Rabbits don't have wings. Go away. Go away.
But...
Help, monster.
I can't understand what all the fuss is about. It's a pair of beautiful red wings.
Fluff, where are you, Fluff?
I'm here, Mother.
Oh, where have you been? I've looked all over for you. Oh, how horrible.
What's horrible, Mother?
You. I thought you were my son, but my son doesn't look like that. Go away, you horrible creature with red wings. I don't want you to frighten my son when he comes home.
But Mother...
Don't you call me Mother. You don't belong to me at all. Go away and never come back. Oh.
Well, the poor little rabbit was very, very sad. Even his own mother refused to believe that he was her son. Fluff had learned a very important lesson. He went back to the wishing well and wished that the red wings would go away forever. And in an instant, they were gone. And Fluff ran home as fast as he could and into his mother's arms. From that day on, Fluff never wished for anything foolish again. And the lesson he had learned was that others like us for what we are, not what we wish to be.
I hereby take back my wish. I guess these ears are better than no ears at all.
Yeah, if you didn't have any ears, you really would look funny.
Yes, not only would he look funny, hearing might be a problem without ears, and I've noticed that those ears seem to work quite well.
Yeah, sometimes I hear things that no one else can hear. Ooh, sounds from outer space. Ooh.
It's Norbert, the boy with the bionic ears.
Bionic ears? That's what I'll tell those kids the next time they call me Dumbo. That they're looking at a pair of bionic ears.
And you'll get another look at those ears when Boomerang returns in a moment.
Saturday at Gottschalk, save 30% on great-looking pants and skirts from Silvercord, twill, denim, corduroy, and more, $25.20 to $26.60.
You'll also save 30% on robes and sleepwear, gowns, shirts, pajamas, and boxer sets, $16.80 to $60.20.
Save 50% on college logo tees, roll-up tees, and knit and fleece shorts, only $7.50 to $9.50.
And our lowest price ever on Panasonic's VCR with on-screen programming and remote. Saturday only, $199.98 at Gottschalk's.
He's 19 and a Hollywood star, a true frontrunner. But when L.A. erupted, Doogie Howser, Neil Patrick Harris, was there.
I mean, that was like 10 minutes away.
Hi, everybody. I'm Steve Poole. That real-life drama has been scripted into Doogie's dramatic series. Join us as Doogie tells us how it all came together. Then take a look at this guy's commute. This helicopter adventurer will make you smile, too. Take the Stick with Frontrunners at 7:30 tonight.
Oh, I got it. Earth Day. It's back.
Nah. Well, how about this one? Go ahead. Make my Earth Day. Nah.
This is it, Margaret. Try the great taste of Earth Day.
What? Oh, why are we doing more Earth Day slogans?
Yeah, we did this Earth Day stuff last year. I don't get it.
I'll say you don't. Earth Day isn't a one-time event. The environment is important all the time to everyone, wherever they live.
You mean we can all help?
Sure, you can start by reducing waste.
Oh, and cleaning up this mess.
And by reusing. And recycling.
Let's make it Earth Day every day.
Great idea. Thanks, kid.
Don't thank me. Thank the National Wildlife Federation.
This is our last batch. When we've packed these, we can take a ride to the recycling center.
It's funny. These cans and bottles used to be garbage, but when we recycle them, they're not garbage anymore.
Yeah, this is all good stuff here. They can make new bottles and cans out of our old ones.
Right, and I want to thank you very much for helping me sort these things out.
Well, this is fun, Marty.
Good.
It's sure more fun than the playground. I couldn't do anything right there.
Maybe you were trying too hard. That happened to me this morning when I was fixing breakfast for my father.
Well, did you fall down?
No, it was worse than that. I reached in the cupboard to get the honey, but my hand slipped and the honey knocked over a bottle of ketchup.
Oh.
Like that. Then the honey and the ketchup knocked over the oatmeal and they all crashed to the floor in a great big mess.
Yuck! Honey and ketchup and oatmeal, what a mess! I bet your dad was mad.
I thought he was going to yell at me for being clumsy, but he started to laugh. He pretended that he thought the mess was supposed to be his breakfast.
Woo! Some breakfast. Did you have to clean it up?
Yes, but my father helped, and we're going to make breakfast together tomorrow. I was trying so hard to do it all by myself that I forgot to be careful.
Yeah, I guess I was trying too hard to show off at the playground. It's been a bad, bad day for both of us.
Yeah, I've had days like that myself.
Ooh, hey, look here, Marty, behind this can.
What'd you find?
Peanut. Oh. I found a peanut. Where'd that come from?
The way things are going, it's probably a rotten peanut.
Hey, that's a song. Everybody sing. Found a peanut. Found a peanut. Found a peanut just now. Just now I found a peanut. Found a peanut just now.
Cracked it open, cracked it open, cracked it open just now. Just now I cracked it open just now.
It was rotten. It was rotten. It was rotten just now. Just now it was rotten. It was rotten just now.
He ate it anyway. Ate it anyway. Ate it anyway just now. Just now I ate it anyway. Ate it anyway just now.
Got a stomachache. Got a stomachache. Got a stomachache just now. Just now I got a stomachache. Got a stomachache just now.
Call the doctor. Call the doctor. Call the doctor just now. Just now I called the doctor. Call the doctor just now. Got better. Got better. Got better just now. Just now I got better.
another peanut, ate another peanut, ate another peanut just now. Hey, our luck must be changing. That peanut wasn't rotten at all.
Well, I tell you what, as long as we're on a winning streak, how would you like to play a game of which one doesn't belong?
Hey, yay!
Yeah.
You remember how to play that game?
Uh-huh. We look at pictures of objects and figure out which one doesn't belong with the others.
That's right. Okay, and here's the first picture. Now, let's see. Here is a merry-go-round, a teeter-totter, a slide, a swing, and a bed. Now, which one doesn't belong?
I know. It's the bed. The other things belong in the playground, but the bed is for sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
You can bounce on it, though.
You can?
Well, you can, but I don't do it because it's against the rules.
Yes, you're right. The bed is not for bouncing, and that does not belong with these playground things. Okay. Now, here's another picture of a TV set and an eye. And this is a window and a picture book and a mirror. Now, which one doesn't belong?
It's a trick. They all belong together.
No, they do go together, but one is different from the other four. Now, which one is it?
It must be the eye. You look at the other things, but the eye is the thing that you look with.
Oh, I see. Hey, that's a joke. I see. Get it?
Yeah, I got it. I got it. Yeah. Okay. Now, here is an airplane, and here's a helicopter, and here's an eagle, and a butterfly. Now, this might be a little bit harder. Now, which one doesn't belong?
That's a hard one. All of them can fly.
But the helicopter doesn't have wings, and the other things do. Is it the helicopter, Marty?
That's right, Norbert. That's very good. Gee whiz. Okay, we got another one. Last group here is a truck and a skateboard. And here is a motorcycle. And in the middle here is a horse, and there is a bicycle. Which one doesn't belong?
Oh, that's easy. It's the truck, because it's big and has lots of wheels. But the other thing...
Hey, it's the horse. The horse doesn't have any wheels at all.
Oh, I knew that if I just thought of it in time.
Well, I didn't think of it until you said wheels, Norbert. Then it just popped into my head.
Well, you two make a very good team. You work together and you figure things out.
I guess it's not such a bad day after all.
Some things went wrong, but everything ended up okay, didn't it?
Yes, indeed. And sometimes it seems like everything's going wrong on bad days. But if you stop and think things over, maybe talk about it to your parents or a friend, usually you can find a way to make things turn out all right.
Beep, boom, boom, beep, boom, boom. Bees keep on flying round the room. Emmy-mer, Mother will help me if I ask her. R-R-N, I will run faster than they can. Ra-ren-rang, put sounds together, it's boomerang. Bing, bong, bang.
A crib should be the safest place in the world for a baby. But some cribs are the most dangerous place a baby can be. Each year, 13,000 babies die or are badly injured in crib accidents. Is your crib safe? For a free brochure about crib safety, call the Danny Foundation, 1-800-83-DANNY. Your baby's life may depend on it.
I know, I joke a lot about Charlie, but there's no better all-around newsman. He's also a lot of fun, very quick wit.
The trick in life, I think, is to take what's difficult and make it look easy. Joan does that, but you never think about it. Because she's made it look easy,